Hey friends, this is Irfan Nurani, your clarity coach, India's first cruise ship officer turned clarity coach, author of 3 books, Leading the Stoic Way, I Inspire, and Dreams to Reality. And my 4th book is about to come. Now, today I want to talk to you something about my time working as a cruise ship officer. Now, I was working on cruise ships traveling all around the globe. During my journey on my second contract on cruise ships, we were sailing in the Caribbean Ocean, and we had a port called Mexico, Cozumel. Now, Cozumel is famously known for the Mayan culture. There are still Mayan ruins which are present and available for people to go and visit and see what their culture was, learn something about their culture, and understand how they lived, what was important for them, and all those kind of things. So I was really excited about visiting these places, and apparently from the ship we had certain tours going to that place during that port, and I opted for one of them. The tour was for few hours, going to the ruins, the site of the ruins, visiting the place, learning from the tour guide about these places on a horseback ride, because it was a long trail, so we were supposed to sit on a horse and go on a horse while we listen to the tour guide and understand what he's talking about the culture. And then so we went there. It was a group of about, I think, 15 or 16 people, including the passengers of the cruise ship, and I was an employee, so I escorted them to the tour, because in that way my tour becomes free. So I escorted them along with the tour guide, and we got onto the horses. Now, the criteria that they were selecting to find the right kind of horse for you was depending on your weight dynamics, the right kind of horse, tall, short, what is your height, what is the height or the dynamics of the horse, and how far it can go, what weight it can take. So all these things were, like in life we have certain conditions, right? There are certain conditions that we make sure that the conditions are right, so that we are able to move forward, or when we are starting a business, or when we are about to do something important, we make sure the moving parts or the components of that are right, so that we are able to succeed in that, right? Similarly, that was the criteria to select the horse. Now, we all got onto the horse, right, and we all started our journey. And this tour guide started talking, how these Mayans used to live there, what are the things that they used to do, what are the things that they used to value, because all these cultures, they have certain strong value attached to whatever they do, right? So while we are understanding and we are moving slowly through the trail, I heard a loud thump at the back, right? And I was like, wow, what happened? I was surprised, and I turned around to see what's going on, and I saw there was an American lady, probably in her 60s or around close to 70s. She had fell from the horse, and it was very bad. Now, we stopped the tour, right? And then some of us got off the horse, and the tour guide as well looked at the lady and trying to understand what's going on. How is she okay or not? Now, this lady was a brave woman, right? I'll tell you why. Because she was a little hurt. Her horse was not very tall, so it was not a lot of height that she fell from. But again, she was in pain, but she said, I want to get back on the horse. What did she say? I'll repeat. I want to get back on the horse. Now, this was her attitude. And everyone was saying, no, we need to take you away. We need to get you checked to the medical doctor. She said, I am doing this because I don't know when I'm going to come back to Mexico, Cozumel, to learn about this. This is an experience of my life. This is what I want, and I will maybe never be able to do it again. So she found the courage to get back on the horse, and she completed the tour. And at the end of the tour, she went on board on the cruise ship and got herself checked through the medical team. She had been hurt, and she got the treatment. But the point I'm trying to make, like, in spite of the fact the situation was, the conditions, like the horse was selected, everything was a match, but she still fell down. But she has the courage to get back on the horse and move forward in a journey and complete what she had started, or what she wanted to do, right? So in life as well, similarly, we select certain things, we make sure the conditions are right, we make sure the situations is correct, but we still fall down. But how many times have we given up without getting back onto our horse and finishing what we started? That's the point I'm trying to make here, because it is very, very, very crucial. If you stick to it long enough, yes, you may have to go through the pain, yes, you may fall down, yes, it may be difficult, I agree, but you have to stick to it so that you are able to make your journey, what you started, you can see it to the completion, you can see it till the end. Like, you know, if I remember about Mr. Ratan Tata, once he was asked, how do you make these great decisions? He said, I make the decisions first and then I make it happen. So that's the key message that I want all of you guys who may be struggling or who may be preparing to start something new. You will fall, but the point is you need to find the courage to get back on your horse. Thank you. If you like this channel, if you like this message, if you like these videos, please subscribe, and I'll keep coming back with a series of videos that will help enlighten you, give you perspective, and give you clarity about how we deal with certain situations in life. Thank you. Bye-bye.